You saw the speech on the steps of Downing Street last week from the Prime Minister. He said that extremism he fears is tearing us apart. What was your reaction to that?
Well, welcome words. I wouldn't disagree with his words, but I think the time for words has come to an end, and we do need to see action. The next day we saw tens of thousands of people take to the streets, chanting hateful slogans and behaving in a totally unacceptable way in many instances, overwhelming the police, notably, where police resource has been disproportionate to actually what's happening. So we need to see a step change in the police response. They need to be enforcing the law. They need to be arresting people who are using threatening or abusive language. We need to be holding the police to account in a better way. And I would have liked to have seen an emergency law introduced to actually empower ministers and empower all of those policymakers who are responsible for this issue to actually take steps to restrict some of these marches. This has been going on now for 4 months. It's become a weekly fixture. Parts of London have become, no-go areas for Jewish people. That is totally unacceptable. We've seen anti-Semitism skyrocket. That cannot be the case in 21st century Britain, and therefore it's time for action, not words.
And was Lee Anderson wrong to say that Sadiq Khan is controlled by Islamists?
Listen, Lee Anderson is a great colleague of mine. I'm totally abhor the accusations that have been launched against him. He is not racist. He is not Islamophobic. He's calling out very poor performance by the Mayor of London, who has completely failed to hold the Met Commissioner to account, and which is why we've seen emboldened Islamism in the streets of London. We've seen an MP hounded out of office because of Islamism. We've seen Parliament totally subverted and the proper procedures abused out of fear from Islamism. We've seen anti-Semitism at record highs. I could go on.
Of course, but the remark is not Islamophobic, and there's no problem of that nature in the party.
I don't think Lee Anderson is Islamophobic, not at all.
Okay.